Hey guys, my name's Tina Clabbers. I am a coach on Team Rockstar Fit, and I live in Hoboken, New Jersey with my fiance and my dog. I work in New York City full time doing PR and creative marketing for restaurants and chefs, which is really fun. But I do work full time and it's a lot of work. And I started coaching in the fall of 2016. My coaching journey began because I was a Beachbody enthusiast, and I still am. I fell in love with the 3-day refresh when I did it like 2 years ago, and I also tried Shakeology at the same time with Kim Gorski, who is still one of my coaches. And I've been kind of following the workouts and the shakes since then. I've been obsessed with food for my entire life, and that's why I work with chefs and restaurants. I love cooking, grocery shopping, reading cookbooks, eating. Those are all my favorite things. Those are my hobbies. And I realized that my happiest moments in life are spent around food and drink and the people who enjoy them. And so that's why I do what I do. So when I finally found a way for food and fitness to kind of coexist in my life, I wanted to tell people about it. When I finally felt like I was exercising regularly and then also enjoying food and finally finding this balance of learning how to eat right and work out. It took me my entire adult life to get here, and I'm 30. So, I really wanted to start talking about that, but I really wasn't sure how. And I tried to think of ways for 2 years, maybe more. I wanted to start a blog or an Instagram, but I never finally figured out what that would be. And I spent so many years kind of treading water, thinking about what it could be, and my one piece of advice is just start whatever it is you want to start. Anyway, so I decided I needed to make a move before I turned 30, and my 30th birthday came and went, and I was like, you know what, Tina, you have been thinking about becoming a Beachbody coach for months. Why don't you just say yes? Maybe that could be your platform to do what you want to do, to talk about food and fitness and have a reason for it. So, I went to my coach, Lauren, and I was like, I think I want to be a Beachbody coach, but I don't really know what to do next. So just sign me up, and baptism by fire, I'll see what happens. And I used that as a jumping off point for me to just talk about food and fitness more, and just make it my platform. And I never looked back from there. Just reading some notes for you guys. But the best part of this has hands down been the personal development and the tribe that you become a part of. And I see those two pieces really closely related. The personal development is how you build yourself up, and then the tribe is building you up from the outside in. But having all that positive reinforcement and realizing that you can do it and feeling really encouraged and having all that positive reinforcement all the time is huge. It is so game changing. I don't have that kind of support at my day job. And so to hear that someone appreciates you and, thinks that you're great at what you do is just so refreshing and positive. So if you're concerned about having enough time for this business, I think that's something that was, kind of weighing on me, especially with commuting and all of that. There's two big things to consider. One is it's all about what you put into it. If you want to spend hours a day on this, the payoffs will be big for you. If you only have an hour a day or an hour a week, that's fine too. You can you can take baby steps, and it's all about what you put into it. And that's totally up to you. No one is going to tell you that you need to spend 5 hours a day doing Beachbody. Just try it. And the second thing is, it's amazing how much time you actually realize that you had all along when you start allocating your time differently, and using it more efficiently. There's a lot of things I used to do that I don't have time to do anymore. That's true. Those things are like watching The Bachelor and scrolling through Instagram and reading People magazine. And guess what? Nothing is missing in my life based on not being able to do those things. It's actually incredible how much more I get done every day. I can't even remember what it was like before I did this, and I've only been coaching for 5 or 6 months. It's changed everything in my life and the way that I use my time, which is huge. So, I go to bed earlier and I wake up earlier and I work on my business and my self-care before I go to work. I leave work at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I've already done 2 hours of working on myself and my business, which is huge. I would say I wake up 99% of my days and feel super grateful that I took action and I said yes to my coach, Lauren, that day last year. Finally, I said yes. And on the 1% of days that I lose focus and I feel lazy and totally blah and don't feel like doing my work and don't feel like focusing, I look back to the dozens of people that I've had the privilege of inspiring over the past 5 months, and I want to cry with pride and happiness. It is the best feeling in the world. And to hear someone say, hey, I tried a new recipe today because I saw it on your Instagram, or, oh, keep up what you're doing. This is so cool. I've been hearing from people that I haven't spoken to in 10 years telling me how, hey, I didn't want to get up for spin this morning, but I saw your post and it made me want to get out of bed. That is so huge, and it feels amazing. I started this as a side hustle kind of thing, and almost immediately the support of my team and the personal development, which if you don't know what that is, it's reading some books that are motivational and inspiring, and there's a lot of different ways to do that, that whether they're helping you build your business or build your self-confidence, it's huge. So, I almost immediately, the support of that and my team had me setting my sights on some crazy dreams that I really never even thought would be possible for me. And I'm slowly but surely laying the foundation to leave the hustle and bustle of PR and move into a full-time career in health and fitness. I'm getting married in July, and this is all happening at the perfect time for me and my fiance to really dream big and start living the life we want for our family, which is so awesome. So if you're on the fence about coaching, I'm here to tell you, you have literally nothing to lose and everything to gain with this business. It takes a lot of work, but like they say, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And I honestly feel that way about this. So if you're thinking about it, you seriously have nothing to lose. Put in as much or as little time as you want to, and just give it a try. You have no reason not to check it out. All right, I hope this was helpful, and it's nice to meet all of you guys virtually. All right, bye.